Ron Jarriel. I've lived in the Groves for 54 years. I grew up out here, and I'm a Vietnam vet, 6 years in the Marine Corps. I retired from Palm Beach County Fire Rescue with 31 years. I've spent most of my life either fighting for my country or fighting for the public, trying to save property or trying to save lives. I was on the Water Control Board for 9 years, and I had to give that up to run for town council. I've been on the town council for 6 years. I'm running for my third time, and I hope the people in Loxahatchee will keep me in office. I do believe that if they don't want me in office, then they'll take me out. Some people say that we need to go for terms, 4-year terms. I don't believe that. I believe Loxahatchee town is small enough that if the people want us in office, they'll elect us. We don't make millions of dollars out here compared to the government and other places, so I'm for what the people want, and we'll see come March 10th whether they still want me and Ron Liang to stay on the town council. Some of the things we've accomplished while we came on the town council is one important thing to me is the Palm Beach State College. Our kids out here that's getting out of high school, and some kids towards the end of high school, they're going to college. Hopefully they'll break ground in February to start the State College at B Road in Southern. By May of 2016, they hope to be teaching. What I look at is the Western communities. I think we've been shortchanged for years and years, but in the last few years, we seem to be getting help from the county commission. Jess Santa Maria helped the Western communities a lot. But now we've got a state college that'll benefit Wellington, Royal Palm Beach, Loxahatchee Groves, and the acreage. So I'm all for making life easier for the working man, whether it's saving them money by their kids walking to college or keeping them safe, keeping them off some of these dangerous highways. The other thing I can brag about is when I was on the water control, we dredged out all the canals in Loxahatchee. I think we've got better drainage than any other place in Palm Beach County. So some of the basic things I look for, I try and keep it simple. I want good roads. Being a firefighter and responding to calls and stuff, I spent my last 6 years driving the largest truck in the fire rescue, which was a tanker, and it was out here in Loxahatchee Groves. So the roads need to be healthier. They need to be safer for our people to drive on. So roads are very important to me. The other thing is flooding. When the storms come, we don't need to be underwater. That becomes costly when somebody's house gets flooded. So those are two accomplishments that I'm proud of, getting better drainage, getting better roads. What I see in Loxahatchee happening mainly in 2014, the value of our property in the Groves went up 18%. I believe this year it's going to go 18% or higher. But I see equestrians coming in and taking foreclosures and short sales and turning a $300,000 piece of property into $1 million piece of property. I like that. It does a number of things. First of all, the equestrians need a place to come where they can buy large tracts of land. But at the same time, people that are retiring from whatever job they might have, it gives them a chance to increase their property values. And if they want to sell and go someplace where it's a little bit cheaper to live, it helps them with that. So that's where I'm at. I've been married 42 years. I don't want to forget that. I'm working on 43 years of marriage. I believe that the people on the council, first of all, we need to have character. I think I've got character. I think Ron Liang has character. He's a young man. It makes me proud to see somebody as young as him take time out to fight to make his town a better place to live in. So, and the more I get to know him and the more I see him perform on the council, he's a very smart young man, and that's what we need. We need the younger generation coming on board to see that Loxahatchee is a better place to live. Like I said, I've been fighting for quite a few years on the Water Control Board. We fought to finally start getting roads paved out here. It's not asphalt, but it's called OJM. and we have some people saying that we used the wrong stuff and that it's not stable. But we did a lot of research before we decided to go with Ojum. And Ojum fits Loxahatchee. It's pervious. The water can drain through it. It can run off of it. If you take time to ride through Loxahatchee after a storm, you won't find any roads sitting on the Ojum, any water sitting on the Ojum roads. But you get on a dirt road, you've got water across the road. It's nasty. It's unsafe. So the Ojum is the route that I hope that we will stay with. When we get up towards Southern Boulevard, where we're going to allow commercial businesses and stuff, then that can be a different story. They can put the sidewalks in. They can use asphalt because the developer are going to be the ones that pay for it. We picked Ojum because it's economical. It's about a quarter of the cost of asphalt, and we don't have to follow standards where we have to take people's property to give us a decent road to ride on. So some of these people they don't know anything about the research that we went through year after year to finally determine that Ojum was the way to go. So that's another thing is we pave roads out here. I hope in the future, if I get reelected, I believe that as a town that we can afford to take out a bond, take out grants, but I believe that we can afford to pave all the roads in Loxahatchee if the residents want them paved. Our council, we've all came to the agreement that if you live on a dirt road and you don't want that dirt road paved, that's your right. If 51% vote not to have it paved, then it will not be paved as long as I'm on the council and the council that we have now. So if 51% wants it paved, I believe we can afford to do it as a town. And for the safety factor and the response of fire, rescue, and police, I think is very important. I want to give credit to the people that support me. Like I said, character is very important to me. You know, I spent my time in the military. I'm a veteran. I spent my time as a public servant working for fire rescue, and I've spent my share of time, approximately 15 years, trying to fight for what's right for the residents of Loxahatchee Groves. And it doesn't matter whether you're an equestrian, whether you're a farmer or a firefighter, iron worker. I try and treat everybody the same. I want this town to be the best place to live. So that's where I stand. But I want to give recognition. I've got my endorsers, or Ryan Liang endorses me, Jim Rocket endorses me, Dr. Bill Lauda, who has retired, but he's a research professor at FAU, and he's a former Loxahatchee Groves councilman. One of these days I hope to see him get back on the council. I think he did a good job while he was there, but due to retirement and other things, he decided to take a break. Jess Santa Maria. I've got a lot of respect for Jess Santa Maria. He's a former county commissioner, but he did a lot for the western communities. He did a lot for Loxahatchee Groves. And now we've got Melissa McKinley that's come on board as our new county commissioner. And I've got a lot of respect for her. That's the younger generation coming on board to try and make Palm Beach County a better place to live. Her first opportunity to help us was to get the commission to vote to support us in buying the property that the Palms West Chamber sits on. And hopefully in the next few weeks that'll be a closed deal. And that's the other thing I left out. Hopefully we'll have a town center within the next few months that our residents can come to, and they can feel like they're safe when they come to do business at our town office. And we'll be able to use it for annual picnics, landowners association. There'll be numerous things that we can use it for, and if we ever have a major storm out here, then at least I know we got a safe place to go to and have an instant command center. So that's about it for me. Just please take time out to come and vote on March 10th. Doesn't matter whether you vote for me, just take time out to come and vote. I'd like to see the more and more people that come to vote is what I want to see, no matter who you vote for. So please take time out March 10th, and I'll see you at the polls.